Hi, my name is Karina and welcome to the Karina Chronicles. In this video I will do some predictions for 2022. It is almost the end of the year and that means that we're going to look back on how 2021 looked like, but also that I want to do some predictions for 2022 so that I can see next year around Christmas if they actually were right. So I'm going to divide these predictions in 3 categories, being my own personal life, the books I'm reading, and my YouTube channel. So first for my personal life. Hello, this is Karina from the future in the staircase, like this, literally in the staircase of my family-in-law, which is a great place to film, as you can see. By accident I'm wearing the same sweater, so it looks like it's actually around the same time, but it's not. I am editing this video and there is footage lost. And I have no clue how that happened, but the video is nowhere to be found. So I just said I would do 3 categories, but the one about my personal predictions is completely lost. So I wanted to do some here. My personal predictions are mostly about my job. I think I will not be in this job anymore. And that's mostly because I do like it, but it's COVID related. And I really hope that at the end of 2022, so I mean, I of course will work there for a while, but in the end of 2022, my job hopefully won't be necessary anymore and I will have found something else. I predict that and I mostly wish that. I also think that we will still live at the same place because my boyfriend and I moved in 2020 and we are still very happy at that place. I think we will still live there and be very happy. And those are the most important things I think about my personal life, being my work and my boyfriend. I don't know why there are children screaming before the door. That's very weird. More things about my personal life. I know I have finished the first version of my book and beta readers will have read it. I also hope that I will be able to in November participate in NaNoWriMo again, so that will take a while, but maybe I will do something about the stories I have because I really want to write more. And I predict that the balance between filming, reading, working and the rest of my personal social life will be better in 2022 because I'm more used to it, especially the YouTube channel, so that I will have more time to write and I hope I can definitely do that. So those 3 things are actually the most important things in my personal life, and of course my friends and family. I hope I can still see them and that COVID-19 will be less prevalent in our lives so we have more things we can do together. Then about my YouTube channel, or actually all my social media, my prediction for 2022 is that I still have a YouTube channel and I still really like it. I really hope I didn't, like in this upcoming year, suddenly decide that this is not for me, because up till now I really love it. I started in September, it's almost the end of December now and I'm still really enjoying myself. I do hope my channel will have grown a little bit and I don't really mind how many subscribers I have or anything. I just do it because I really like it. Of course it gives you a lot of energy when you see that all the energy you put into it is actually rewarded by people liking it. So I'm having 78 subscribers when I'm filming this and I really hope that I have at least 150 at the end of 2022. That's like double in more time than was from September to December. I think I can manage that. I don't know what to do to get there. I am looking at the analytics to try to see which videos succeed and which don't, but we'll just see. But I would really like that. I would also like to have Young Adult Festival again and maybe one other bookish event because that's just really fun. I think TikTok will start to grow even more and that my channel might be on there as well. We don't know yet. I also think that TikTok is still growing in 2022. That's my prediction. And I hope to step on the train there and be in the TikTok trend. Although I'm mostly focusing on YouTube, and I think I will be next year as well. I also predict that there will not change that much about my uploading schedule, but maybe something happens, I get a lot of followers, or I get a job that I really like, which gives me no time to film, and my uploading schedule will change, but I don't think so. I think that will stay pretty much the same. And writing wise, I already said I want my grandmother to read it. For that to happen, I need to finish my first version, which is almost finished. I hope to do that even in 2021 still, although I only have like a few more days, but fine by me. So I really hope that at least worked out in 2022 and that my beta readers read the first version, at least. Like last year, my wish for this year was to get it to a publisher. That didn't happen. So I need to take smaller steps. But getting one version done and get it at the beta readers, that should be possible, at least. So for the last category being books, I still think I'm going to read 50 books next year. Because I always read around 50 books and I try to squeeze in a book per week, and that's just perfect to me. Of course, this year was kind of a struggle because this channel takes a lot of time and I didn't really have anything else that stopped in which I could invest the time for this channel. So it came out of my reading time, and I really predict and hope and wish that in 2022 I can get a good balance between reading and filming. I also think I will be better at filming and editing, so it will take less time, so I will have more time for reading. So I think it will be 50 books again. I don't know if I will stay in all my book clubs. I hope I will, but I can completely imagine one of them collapsing. Like, I wouldn't know which one, but they all have a reason why they could collapse, and that altogether gives a big chance that one of them does, you know? So maybe that will happen. I hope not, because they all make sure that I read very different kind of books. And I really like that. So if there's no reason for me to leave, I will definitely stay at all the book clubs and read all different kind of genres because of it. That's about books. And then I would like to do some 5-star predictions. And I think that's really fun, because then next year I can check if I was actually right, or did my 5-star predictions not end up being 5 stars at all. For that, I would like to take you upstairs and show you my bookshelves, because there is one specific bookshelf that I put all the books that I want to read relatively soon. And of course, those are not all the books that I will be reading, because of all the book clubs there are always a lot of books in between there. And those are most of the times the more newer and popular books. So on the books that you see on BookTube will mostly come back because of book club books, and not these books that I will show you. But I plan on reading quite some of them. So I would like to predict which ones of those are 5-star predictions for me. One prediction I almost forgot. I also think that by Christmas 2022 I will have another bookcase. Maybe here, but I don't think I can get my boyfriend to allow that. But at least somewhere, or a shelf or something, because it's really full. It's really full. I had like half a shelf before we came here that was still free, but that's definitely filled up now. There's no room, not at all. But let's go upstairs and check my 5-star predictions. Hello. So welcome to my office. and some more bookshelves. So as you can see, it's quite full. The lower one is actually the one that I collected the books on that were new, because that was the only space I had, and as you can see, there's no space anymore. So I need a new bookcase. This shelf is with some Dutch classics. It's a series. As you can see, both 3 and 4 are missing. That's because I plan on reading them quite soon, so they are somewhere else, being here. Because this is actually the shelf where I put the books on that I want to read quite soon-ish, like in a year or something. And next to it I put the books that I've actually read recently, because I don't want to go through my bookcase and do that all over again every day. So I do it when this whole shelf is like being read, then I empty my whole bookcase and start all over again. So actually this book is the first one that came on this shelf that I read. So going to the right are books that I want to read, and going to the left are books I've read. Stardust was the latest book I've read when I'm filming this. So these books are all read. I wanted to do some 5-star predictions for the books I plan on reading next year. I know it's weird, but I think I'm not going to finish this whole shelf, because there are so many books that come in between. I also borrow books. I read all the books for my book club, but I'm still going to pretend that I'm going to read all of these, and I'm going to see which one I think are going to be 5 stars. So, starting with The Seven Sisters by Lucinda Riley. I don't think this will be a 5-star rating. I mean, you need to read this. Everyone has read this. Also, people that don't really read actually really love this series. And I think I am going to like it, but no 5-star reading. The Summoner, The Novice by Taran Matharu. I love this man. He was so cute. I met him, and I really think this fantasy series is going to be awesome. So I do think this is going to be a 5-star rating for me. So that's the first one. I will show you the cover. Pretty, right? Okay, then we have The Falling. This is very, very hard with one hand. Oh, I'm also filming my wall. Okay, so we have The Falling in Love Montage by Kiera Smith. I am not really into romance, so I hope I like it, but I don't think it will be a 5-star rating. Then we have Het Hart van de Adelaar by Emmelie Arents. I really like her, so I really hope this is going to be a 5-star prediction, or well, be a 5-star rating. I think it will be. I love the cover. So this is my second 5-star prediction. I actually do think I'm going to give it 5 stars. Wouldn't that be awesome? Then we have De Geur van Groen by Pamela Sharon. I have been wanting to read this book forever, so I do think it will be a high rating, but to be honest, I don't think it will be 5 stars. Bijna Echt by Lisa van Kampenhout. Well, I have no clue about this book, so I also don't think it will be 5 stars. But maybe it will surprise me. Then we have The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mckenzie Lee. I think this is like a typical 3 or 4-star rating for me, so no 5 stars. Then we have A Dance with Dragons by George R.R. Martin. I read this book, I gave it 5 stars, but that was like 10 years ago. More even. So I am not sure. I was very, very enthusiastic about the rest of the series, so I still think it's going to be 5 stars. So let me show you that one as well. A Dance with Dragons by George R.R. Martin. So that's the third 5-star prediction for me. This is the hardest thing ever. Then we have, oh, how is it called in English again? All Stars? Maybe. By Marissa Meyer, the absolutely last part of the Lunar Chronicles. I love the Lunar Chronicles, but the other novella I didn't really like. So, I don't know. I fear it's not going to be a 5 stars, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, then we have City of Secrets by Mary Hoffman. This series I really like, but no 5-star ratings for me in there. The one by Kiera, I also don't think that will be a 5-star rating. Enders by Lisa Price, also not, because those are both like ends of series that I didn't rate that high. Then the Rosie project I did read earlier. I don't know which rating I gave anymore, but I think it was 5 stars or 4 stars. I think 5 stars. Okay, so then I should show you, because rereading it only makes it better. So het Rosie project, or the Rosie project, I think it will be 5 stars. I'm rereading it because this is really the hardest thing ever. I'm rereading it because I'm going to read the second part as well. So I wanted to like catch up on this one. The Rosie effect. Would it be 5 star as well? I don't think so. So I have 4 5-star predictions now. Then we go to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. No, and the Philosopher's Stone. The Chamber of Secrets is there. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Yes, this will be a 5-star rating. I haven't read it in a very long time, so I hope I still love it as much as I did. So another 5-star prediction, and I think I won't go any farther because I will definitely not come to those books. So I have quite some 5-star predictions, being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 5-star predictions on this shelf. So this is kind of my nightstand. It is next to my bed. So here you see the books that I really plan on reading very soon. All these books I plan on reading in December, so I'm not going to put them in my 5-star predictions for 2022. But this one I won't finish in 2021, and I do think I will give it 5 stars. And it is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V. Schwab. So I really hope so, because I love V. Schwab. And then we have some other books that I hope I can read in 2022, but I'm not sure yet. Those 3 are borrowed. These are all from book boxes, so I squeeze them in sometimes, and these I actually got as presents. I think I will really love Ray Bear, but I'm really not gonna show you now, because, you know, no, I'm not going to do that, because then the whole thing will collapse. So I also don't think it will be a 5-star rating. I think it will be a 4-star rating. Same for Jungle Books. Is there any book in here? Yeah, maybe Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Okay, I'm gonna film it like this. It's the ugly cover anyway. So that's another 5-star rating. So 7 5-star ratings in total with these 2. So that's exciting. So hopefully next year I will have read them all 7 and have rated them 5 stars, but we'll see. So those were all my predictions for 2022. I hope that most of them come out. I think that most of them will come out, but for some of them I need to put some work in there. For some of them I just need to have luck. We will see next year what happens. And I am really curious. Do you have any New Year resolutions? Do you have any predictions? It's so fun to think of the future in that way, you know? Like, there's so much that can happen in one year. To predict what has happened, by then it's just really funny. So in the new year I will also post a video about a summary of my 2021, and next year I will have some more material to do so, because I now gave these predictions, so then I can next year see if they came out. If you like this video, please leave a like. I'm really curious to hear if you have any New Year resolutions, if you have any predictions, if you have any set goals or challenges for yourself in 2022, because I actually do not, apart from reading 50 books, but I know a lot of people make challenges for themselves. For example, reading from more authors from their birth country, or reading more classics, reading more English if they don't speak English that well, reading different genres, finishing more big books, trying to DNF more books, which means did not finish. And people, including me, find it really hard to do not finish a book because you feel weird. You just want to finish the book, you know, you started it, you want to finish it, but actually it doesn't make sense. If you're not enjoying it, you are definitely allowed to just quit, to just stop the book, because it's not making you like reading anymore. That said, I never do DNF a book because I can't. And I also actually enjoy myself reading a book that I don't enjoy, because I really, really like discussing and reading bad reviews, and you know, it's just like a different kind of hobby, reading bad books. But there are a lot of people that actually get into a reading slump because they do not feel happy reading a book, but still feel that they have to finish it. So they have as a challenge to put books aside that they don't like, which is a good challenge, I think. But I don't have any of these challenges. Just reading 50 books, trying to get my channel to grow, and I hope to reach at least 150 subscribers. It sounds very much when I'm saying it, but I also know that I got 78 in like 4 months. So only one video has to get like 1 million views, you know, and then you're there. So we'll see. A little bit of luck and a little bit of hard work. This was actually my outro, but it's taking forever. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe to my channel. And if you click the notification bell, you will be notified whenever I post a new video. I hope you'll have a lovely day, a lovely year filled with books. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! I already want to wish you a happy new year. Have a safe transition between 2021 and 2022. And I hope to see you all back in a new, hopefully even better year. Bye!